Hey guys, so I just wanted to put my Moto X Style running Marshmallow to the test here against the Nexus 6P, which is probably its most direct kind of rival here. You know, both very nice stock devices. So we wanted to test the official Android 6.0 here and see if it's a good update or not. So far from the features, it looks pretty nice. And I think we do get as well a slightly different boot animation on the Moto X Style, which comes with some sort of endorsement, as I remember. Or maybe I was just seeing things. No, it was there. You see, it only comes up momentarily, but I did see it endorsed by something or other. You can see it actually boots up faster here than the Nexus 6P, which is very nice. Everything's up to date in terms of the app, so you don't have to worry about that. And we are running obviously the Marshmallow here on both of them. I think a little bit more advanced Marshmallow obviously on the Nexus 6P. That is the benefit of going with a Nexus device. So we can have a look and see, how they compare. So that looked like it was the Moto, but I think it was the Nexus. That was a Moto. Oh, that was probably identical. 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 Very similar. Wow, this is very good optimization here from Moto. You can see there's literally no difference when it comes to day-to-day apps. A little bit quicker here for the Play Store. And what else do we have? I think we have the we do have the calculator Go. So you can see not a huge difference here when it comes to the day-to-day apps. You can have a look at the game. Faster on the Moto, which is very nice. I'm going to call it the Moto, I think, actually, when it comes to the day-to-day kind of performance here. Only just though, so I wonder why that could be. But nevertheless, we can have a look and see, how they do the web browsing, which is also another important aspect. So Tech Radar. Whoa. So I think the ad came up first here, but it looked like it was going into it quicker here on the Nexus GSM. So a little bit faster, I think, here on the Nexus again. You can see we do have a gold Nexus 6P going to the US, which is very nice. Lucky. So Verge. Let's have some Verge. Go. Wow, very close, but I think the 6P is just ahead here. But that's what I did expect actually from the Snapdragon 810. It does dominate when it comes to the web browsing, which is nice. But the Moto not far behind nevertheless, and I'm very impressed with the speed here. Can have a look at the multitasking as well. Don't anticipate any problems with these two. and you can see it's like butter. Samsung could take a lot of lessons here. Look at that, not a single issue. So about the same on every single one here. And the camera, look at that, seamless. I think we do have the game as well. So maybe a little bit faster for the going back into the game. So to be strict, we're probably going to give it to the Nexus 6P. But generally, you know, it's not a huge difference at the end of the day. You can see very nice performance here. Two very optimized devices. We do also, you know, we could have a quick look at the actual, you know, updates here. So obviously the main difference I think here with these two is the Moto display technology, which you do get on the Moto X style, and you know that is pretty cool here. So like when the display's off, you do get like your notifications coming up, and then you can just swipe it and then see basically, you know, what it is. So I think the Nexus 6P is still sticking with the ambient display technology, which is nice. So I think also you get on the Moto X style, obviously expandable storage, so you can use like a 128GB card as your main kind of storage, which is quite awesome. Obviously you don't have the micro SD on the Nexus 6P. You do also have some nice quick actions as well, such as the shake and bake, which is pretty cool, as well as obviously the torch double shot. So you know, I think there's some pretty cool things here on the style, which you know, provides some nice utility. However, the Nexus itself does have some utility. You know, you can double tap the power button obviously to get into the camera, you know, when it does want to work, you can see. And I think the camera UI is probably a little bit nicer on the Nexus at the moment. I think that the one on the Moto definitely needs some kind of updating here. So you can see we do get roughly the same kind of modes, but I think you get a little bit more on the Nexus 6P, as well as a HDR Plus, which is very nice. I think the actual camera is a bit better as well on the Nexus 6P. Also obviously Super AMOLED display, which is very nice, but nevertheless I do like the display on the Moto X style still. Type-C connector, as well as a fingerprint sensor on the back. I wonder why Moto did skip that on the Moto X style. It seems a little bit weird to me, but other than that, you know, I think you're getting pretty much the same kind of good stuff here, although this is obviously running the latest Android 6.0.1, which means that, you know, there might be some nice improvements here. Hopefully, you know, Motorola will push out the newest version of Marshmallow as well, and yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. You can see very nice performance in general when it comes to the Moto X style here. I think it did win actually when it came to the apps, and the Nexus is no slouch. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.